Hello and welcome to this brand new weekly race of SMZ3 Combo Rando. Today the rules are normal logic, 7 crystal GT, 7 crystal Ganon, and 4 tokens for Mother Brain. So, it's really standard race, the way they always used to be, except for the logic part. We have a big enough crew today, depending where you are, to have a 4-player restream. Thank you to my two trackers for signing up to make this possible. Since WinFox is going to do the Morph Ped Gambit and check what potentially is there. Let's see what's on Lake Hill Island. Ooh, Swagnet on Lake Hill Island. Probably won't get picked up. That was a Morphin Sanctuary, and Link's house is $20. Morph Ped is a missile. We can check the E-Tank in the ceiling, even though it's not a normal logic. There could be something there to make this gamble worthwhile. Farfelu pulls the tree for pennies. Oh, hammer! That's way out of logic, but I'm pretty sure, yes, WinFox is going to keep that. Alright. We're getting Uncle play. What do you have, Uncle? Link's allowance. And there's a sword at Mushroom. Oh, and bush crabs apparently have bombs. That's useful. Like your guess is Morph. Looks like the last tree pull for Farfelu was big 20s, so he's got $80 from the pull 3. And Screw also taking advantage of the free loan that Bank of Trees is offering. And we're converging mostly on Kakariko Village. Blind's hideout is first. Not a whole lot so far. That's money, but... Oh, that's a PB pack. First PB pack in Sphere 1. There's always one guaranteed to be in Sphere 1, and... And Logic does not consider bombs or having to pay money as an extra sphere. As far as the Logic is concerned, you have infinite bombs and infinite money at all times. Right, the well now. Another BB. And that's a missile pack. Still looking for supers. There is also a guaranteed super pack in Sphere 1. Oh, Farfelu went for the chicken clip but missed, unfortunately. That is a blue mail. And WinFox headed to the front of his cave with his hammer. Why not? Charge beam in the first chest of escape. Reserve tank in the back of the pub. Farfel gonna blindly go for the maze jack. It's not a bad move because he has a sword, so he doesn't need to have extra bombs really. For a mini Moldorm cave, if anything. It's a heart piece, which he will say no thanks to. Might be headed to north. Nope. South Shore it is. Until the cell has the map. Oh, that's awful. That is such a long check for such a silly slap in the face. If you time it from the previous check, the other cell is one of the longest single item checks in the game. And it being a map, you just realize you wasted a good 45 seconds. Okay, we're at the dam. This is new info. Very convenient bomb drop for Scupula. And there's the super pack. Tier 1 super. When Fox farming bombs from the bush crab. Farfelu also farming bombs, but with a different bush crab. Cube's headed for escape. Yeah, we have 2 PB packs, so it's likely someone's going to leave to do Bryn Loop fairly early. I don't first look at Mini Moldorm Cave. What do you got? 50 bucks. Piece of heart. Full heart. 3 bombs and half magic. Well, that's enough for Farfelu, I see. Not even going to check Ice Rod Cave and goes straight to Super Metroid. New check is Sahasrahla. Nothing. Piece of heart. And a tiny shield. Oh, Farfelu sporting the blue bomber sprite. Good old Mega Man. Also known as Rockman in Japan. Right, it's like you're headed to. Is it gonna check desert? Maybe. No, dab first. Middle of Gauntlet and Super Metroid is well, missiles. Not terribly exciting. Don't die, Scoop. You'll really hate it when you come back if you die here. Gonna be disappointed. Boom, map. Farfelu checking the back. Not a whole lot going on. Oh, looks like Scoopulus is gonna death warp to the back of his cave. Yeah. Not a bad move. Assuming the key is in the middle chest. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for gauntlets. Like he's gonna check his Minimal on cave. As Farfelu takes the elevator to Green Bread. And Scoob is poking into our very dangerous location, the snake hallway with like 6 snakes and not a whole lot of room to maneuver, but with the sword it's not too bad, as you can see. Properly mock balls to Bren reserves. Oh, the flute in dark across. That's a good find. It's like Bren's. Oh, I'm gonna take the money. Boop. Quick drop and back up before the block reforms. Flute is going to be some nice mobility, especially if it's not. If the players are not bottlenecked to it early, then this could be a serious advantage to save time. You know, saving seconds, minutes over time, because you can just flute instead of having to run there. Morph bombs. Ooh, that might come back and bite Farfelu, because that is a can fly of sorts, I think. And various suit. Okay. Various suit added Edicon bits with more money. Ike here also choosing to do escape. He'll get his charge beam. And Ether at Edicon Pit on far further side. I don't see Brinsky bringing a thing, Aldrin bringing a thing here with 10 power bombs. And he specifically went out of his way to get an extra one. I think he wants to do the full loop, but what do I know? I could be surprised. And then 15 power bombs. Very little reason to skip Blueprint now, because you won't even need to farm peeps anymore to clear everything. For choosing not to engage a giant side upper with, which is wise because he has 42 health, and with a very hit, he would leave him with 2 energy. Careful, like here. Far for living, Brent. Sport skip. Agina check on Windfox side. We haven't seen that one. It's a bottle. That could be one item. Hopefully getting a little bit of energy. Ooh. A nickel. That's 4. Filling up that reserve or just supers? Yeah, it's just enough. I think, yeah, 11's enough to get everything out of Bryn Loop without having to farm. Alright. On the last super, Farfalu gets the reverse gate glitch. And gets a bottle. So Agina has nothing special. Yeah, he needs a super just to get out. Picks up the red boomerang. We didn't see what he found, but he's getting out of there. With 9 power bombs, that's plenty enough to do. Yeah, he's opening the door to the blueprint entrance. And gets an E-Tang. That has to be a relief. Even with various, you're pretty squishy with no E-Tanks. Wind Fox is gonna get the morph bombs. It looks like Scupula intends to. Well, he's gonna check. Oh, he's found plasma somewhere. I didn't notice. But Scupula intends to check Sarshala and maybe check Eastern. Oh, there's the hammer for Farfaloo. And the cape. We'll lamp away from Aga. Cube is fluting away, so he's not checking Eastern, but he is screwing the old man. Billy Mays is offering, yeah, nothing great. Like you're turning in the bottle. The hobo has a spring ball. Never required in normal logic, but in hard logic, you expect it to be able to do some tricks with it. The old man only offers 10 sticks. You opting to check business center. Oh, new info, that piece of heart. Oh, screw attack at the high jump E-Tang. That's going to be very handy. Nothing at all, Mama Brain. And Windfox intends to pay Zora. Get new info coming up on all screens. Okay, so high jump is a super pack. Spectral Rock Cave is a missile pack. Zora is a missile pack. Powder at, well, near high jump. And 230 missiles are, surprise, surprise, missiles. Have time to check the map, see if what it really was. Who's gonna check Bomb Theriso? Alright, here gets his crew attack. Oh, that was tempting for a sec, but Farfaloo said no thanks to that super pack at Bomb Theriso. Have to refill because it's out of everything. Well, that's Zora. Not Zora. That's strange. $20 on the wall. Should be. Like you're going left instead of right to Kraid. Windfox is gonna check Eastern. Farfaloo might be CWGing. It's a bit too short though. Maybe he's just grabbing. Oh. Does he intend to? No, he does not. He just took the mode item and is bailing out of there. Oh, that's. Yes, the block Under Spacer is destructible. Beware if you have screw attack. Q does not get the quick kill, unfortunately, but he hurt him a bit. Hit a Peeps R, piece of heart. I didn't see what was in Eastern chest. Crate is down. It was worth a crystal. And IQ is headed to crate as well. Alpha and Peeps are supers. And red mail. Okay. Q's getting out of Crate's lair. We should be able to see what's the warehouse item. Screw attack make is getting past his key hunters very easily. Because if they try to block you, they die. Nothing at Crate's warehouse. Barvaloo going straight past X-ray hall. There will be no deboosting. Q opts to go down to Upper Norfair as Ikir is engaging Kraid. Ikir gets a quick kill. No, there will be no dancing for Kraid. When Fox gets the big key chest item, which was $50. And Kraid provides a sword upgrade. So Ikir has 2 swords now, yeah. Who's climbing Death Mountain again? It'll be interesting to see what Farfel decides after Kraid, because you won't have a logical means of getting into Upper Norfair beyond the elevator. So will he do like a sequence break of Sova boost, or will he go back to the Link to the Past and get those morph bombs? I think Q's headed to, yeah, he's gonna do his burn loop more likely than not. Checking 230 missiles first. Everyone has a different Samus sprite, and everyone has a different Link to the Past sprite. That's fun. Barfaloo goes for the super standard, 2 missiles, 3 supers, quick kill, and he gets it. When Fox was getting, yeah, there he goes. When Fox is now infant bomb jumping to the landing site. PBs. Ooh. Scoop almost grabbed the supers at Bontorizo, but chose not to. What will you do now, Farf? Up or down? Just hold your breath for Windfox. You're there. Okay. Oh, silver. No, not silver. That's 10 arrows. Never mind. They look silverish to me. If I was going to sequence break ice and crumbling tower. And Fox is attempting to do the CWJ, not CWJ, a delayed wall jump. Not to confuse with the continuous wall jump, which is significantly harder. So the delayed wall jump is just, as the name says, you don't wall jump immediately as soon as you can, because you still have a few frames of leeway to jump. And as you're waiting, you're actually moving away from the wall, which will let you clear the, the wall overhead. If you time it right. Pump capacity at Ice Beam. And I think Ikir's kind of dead. No. Spin, Samus. Spin! $16 health is going to be extremely difficult here. You can do it. Oh, Moon Pearl. I noticed that at Croc Escape. It's in logic. As soon as he gets the morph bombs, he can get that. Right? No, it's not. He needs a wave or speed, logically. Yeah. Well, I'm sure he won't care about that. He'll go get it anyway. Because he can just do the gate glitch to get inside Croc's area. Okay, so far there's no sequence break right side of Business Center. And we'll see what he'll do. He hasn't done the escape either, so does not have charge beam yet. Hopefully for him he'll do escape at one point to get charged, but we'll see. Akira's going to Green Brin after giving everyone a heart attack. Gonna rescue. Probably gonna rescue the old man. Fortunately, we'll be in the known territory for a while, as 3 players do Brin Loop. And 1 does what the other 3 did while he was doing Brin Loop. For the old man in the dark, almost done. Okay, will soon have his various suits, as will Scopula. Ah, there goes Farfield going to do escape. If he does Dark Cross, he'll have the flu, so you'll have a motivation to go check Ice Cave where his progression actually is. But it's a very isolated checks. That's why most people do it while they're doing Mini Mortal Cave, because it's so out of the way. And Mini Mortal Cave, unless you expect to get flute eventually, is the closest you'll ever get to it. Under normal circumstances. Oh. Ether for Ike here. Moon Pearl has been spotted at Croc Escape. It's not in logic, But anyone with Virus Suit and Morph Bombs will be able to get it if they choose to do the gate glitch. Getting Croc's territory out of logic. And Farfelu has his charge beam. Good. So he was vindicated for skipping those supers. Farfelu, however, has a red mail and also almost full health. So it's not likely that he will damage down to Death Warp to check the middle of his cave, because that would take forever on red mail. So he might not have food for a while, if ever. And you might not get it. You might not have an excuse to go check Ice Rod Cave without that flute. Ikari gets Power Skip on the first try. Power Skip is a lot easier than it looks like. There's only one rule: the camera has to be scrolled all the way to the right. If it's not, it won't work. If it is, there are multiple spots you can shoot from. Just pick your favorite. Farfelu is headed to the east. Would he go down? No, he's going up. It'll be a while before we see those Morph Bombs on Farfelu's side. Oh, I carry a bit of difficulty. He's that's a bummer. He was he was alternating between doing it too early and doing it too late. It has to fly under the grapple block, but not so much under the grapple block. So if you're too early, it's way too low, and if you're too late, well, you hit the grapple block. If you're new to this and you're worrying, no, what Ike here is doing and what the others have done is not in logic. You're not expected to be able to do this. There we go, he gets it now. We heard the gate open. It's called the reverse gate glitch because normally the gate glitch only works from right to left. But this one in particular, from the doorway with a super, works too. I'm not sure why, but it does. Okay. Baby pack 4, Farfelu. He's checking, like, it's hard to blame him. He's doing, he's checking by density, which makes sense. Which is more likely to have your progression 6 checks or 1. Well, we know it's 1 in this case, but it's not always. It isn't always. When Fox is going to get his plasma beam. So everyone has charged plasma now, I think. Yeah. Scoopy against his hammer. And cape. Cape, not quake. Sorry. Oh, and also, that hammer in the ceiling is in logic, but you expect it to get it logically with the bomb jumps. The damage boost is not in logic. Although some would argue it is significantly easier to deboost to it to get an IBJ to it, but you know, if we're talking strictly logic, you're supposed to IBJ to it. IBJ being infinite bomb jumps. Oh, always. In general, when we're speaking of SMZ3, when someone says IBJ or infinite bomb jumps, it's always implied vertical. Because horizontal bomb jumps are not in logic, not even in hard logic. Okay. Barb's doing just Sanctuary. What check has he not made? Over there, I'm not sure. Did he get the flute? I wasn't looking. I don't think he did. No, he wasn't Eastern. He doesn't have the flute. Oh, he's turning in the bottle he got at Wave Gate. That's right. Where he did the reverse gate glitch. Like we know, there's also a bottle at the Gina. And I hear is scouting climb supers. You can't get those without speed booster, but you can, you know, check it out first. I didn't see what it was. Missile pack, maybe? I only saw half the item. Oh, with hammer and powder, Farfaloo is checking magic bat, which is something I hadn't thought of. At least not on the track here. But that's an in-logic check. And it's nothing. Not progression. So what are you doing now? Checking Ice Rod Cave, walking all the way there? Or maybe checking Desert first? Yeah, he's going left. Aikio's gonna get his missiles at 230, and Scuba Light's just behind Farfaloo in the magic back chest. Check. I would say we'll know next time he switches item, but we have quick swap on, so we might never see his inventory screen. Okay, nothing on Desert Ledge. Oh, and Ikir is the only one who chooses to grab the super pack. And why not? Because he was empty. Maybe. Right, so Scoop is our first to go to Norfair. Upper Norfair. And he's doing the in-logic thing he's supposed to be doing here. IBJing. Vertically. There we go. He's through. And Farfaloo has not quite dead last located. You know, anything? Yeah, logically, that's his last location for his progression. Ice Rod Cave with. There was a lamp at what's it called? Cathedral? I didn't see. But that puts everything in logic now. If like a lamp is there. Moon Pearl is actually a Croc Escape, so it's still out of logic, but you can go get it if you want. With a gate glitch. He was clearing the waivers first before doing his IBJ. Very hard to blame someone for doing that, because the waivers are notorious trolls when it comes to having to do precision maneuvering and then just running into you for giggles. Looks like Eric here chooses to CWJ into wrecked ship. Good payoff. CWJing is very precise. It's way harder with the screw attack because you don't see Cyber's animation. That's my opinion anyway. But it doesn't seem to go deep enough in the doorway to make it possible. Oh, that's deep enough. See, he missed by a pixel or two. All right. Scoop found something in the Norfolk Reserve. Powder was actually at the high jump area. The missile pack was Powder. Oh, Scoop found grapple beam. That will make getting into direction way easier than what IQ's attempting, as Farfelu gets his lamp. So what is IQ doing? It's called a CWJ, or continuous wall jump. What happens is you jump past the wall, go down like 1 pixel, and Samus goes into her wall jump animation again. And if you just wall jump again at that exact moment, she will, wall jump, of course, but keep the momentum she had, which will clear the moat completely with no items except, just your boots. It is extremely difficult. There's no way around it. There's no easy tricks to make it exciting practicing. And I think he gave up. No, he changes the setup. That was Bombos for Farfelu at the speed booster, or was it Wave Gate? No, I thought that's Wave Beam. Scoop is right behind. And he got it. Wow. Ikir got a CWJ with screw attack on. That should be a score increasing multiplier of difficulty, because I can't do it with screw attack on. I always have to turn it off. And hopefully IQ will find some amazing gear here, because otherwise he's wasted a lot of time for nothing. But let's be positive. Let's say there'll be, I don't know, gravity and speed booster here. Let's go. Just for IQ. Master Sword was indeed on Crave, yes. And Oh, I was gonna say I'm confused what you're supposed to be doing now. You're supposed to we were doing to wreck ship, because that's what Grapple gave you. But I'm pretty sure Skew and Farfelu are just gonna sequence break. What's his name? Crocomire. Farfelu attempted the boost here, but whiffed it. A waiver can carry you across the gap, basically, if you time it right. I haven't checked. Akira's gonna give us a fight. And squeeze past the gate. Like the big cheater he is. I'm just kidding. You're allowed to sequence break. Getting a long pattern. Oh, triple tapped it the second time, unfortunately. And Scoot just said hi and bye to Croc, as a charged plasma shot to the mouth is all you need to kill him. Nothing behind Croc so far. Apart from doing the gate glitch, as mentioned. Gonna be the 4th cycle 4, like here. 5th second, unfortunately. Copula is checking the only heated room behind Crocomire, and it's Wave. So this means that Wave is speed locked. Because the only other way to get in here, logically, is Speed Booster. I would keep that too. Charge Wave Plasma is very strong. So new territories, Ikir and Scopula. Cosinus room has nothing but bombs. The wrong kind of bombs. Temperature, right side, wreck ship. That's fine. Copula is gate glitching to get an easier access to the grapple beam item. Because you're supposed to be IBJing from the acid, which is kind of rough, so you can just gate glitch here and get a much easier path. Well, interestingly, what will Ikir do? Will he check Sponge Bath? I think he will. Nothing at grapple beam. Oh, looks like Scopula wants to attempt the intended way of getting the Pentry item. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow. He skipped one. Wow, I'm impressed, Scoop. I can't do that for the life of me. And all that for a lousy missile pack. Well, Ikir answered my question. Yes, he is checking Sponge Bath. He's even past Sponge Bath. Doesn't have the wave, the pull beam though, which will make this jump slightly harder. And it's a missile pack. Not worth it. Scoop gonna get his. It's a Moon Pearl. I'm gonna hammer that is partial dark world access if you go through Aga. I don't think you go through Aga. There's all of Wreck Shift to check, but Wreck Shift is notoriously empty usually. So you might. I'm thinking we'll find Speed Booster in Wreck Ship that would give us access to Croc and his Moon Pearl, because we know that Wave Beam is at Croc. So the only two logical ways to get to Croc is Wave Beam, which is already there, and Speed Booster. Okay, so he's checking Attic. Powerful reset it back to the ship. He will more than likely, yes. He's going to wreck ship. Probably had a much easier time getting into wreck ship with grapple beam. I'll see what was in the ocean. Now here he's going to use the trippers to get to the item in the sky. I would assume that if he fails, he's probably going to do the IBJ. Yeah. No, he's going to... Okay, he won't do the IBJ. will he? Okay, well. Oh, well. It might be surprising to someone who's not used SMZ3 on the SM side, but SM has very little logic compared to A Link to the Past, because most of the time when you have this suit to do the area, you can do everything, or almost everything. Ikir gets missiles in the sky. And there's the glove. That's known for us, Dark World Access. Although the Moon Pearl is out of logic. So we might also find Speed Booster here, or Speed Booster could be at a glove lock location like the back of Escape. I know it's easy for me to say, but don't be intimidated by Super Metroid, at least not on the logical side. Okay, Farfel's gonna go for the easy to run with Charge Wave Plasma. It's hard to blame him. And 2 routers, 4 Farfelu, assisted with Charge Wave Plasma by Wave Charge Plasma. An extremely strong being you're not supposed to have yet. Full heart. Mike's gonna get that. Okay. Did he scout? Oh, he hasn't scouted item in the middle. That's why. He's gonna go there. Wall jump and check what he's leaving behind. Nothing. He's leaving nothing behind. He was starting his... Okay, so what did we get out of Wreck Ship? We got a sword upgrade and a glove. The glove is required, so that's always nice. But logically, our Dark World access is still through Aga. Unless there's something in the back of Escape, and what else? What else does the glove unlock? Oh, Zora. But we know Zora has nothing. We haven't checked Waterfall Caves on logic. Kirsten has a bunch of stuff to check, whereas... no, wait, well... Farfelu still has... the back of her olive rig ship. Food is out of logic. Well, it's not, but you're right. Food is in logic, because we had the morph bombs and the various suit. Mirror. I have never seen Mirror anywhere. I didn't see where it was. Where was Mirror? Oh, left side after Fantoon. Alright, well, this changes things. So right side was a sword upgrade, and left side was a mirror. Well, Mirror and Hammer gives us Eastern Death Mountain access, so that's probably where we'll find Speed Booster, I expect. Because we're running out of location where Speed Booster can be. There's still X-ray nobody has done. Because nobody had an easy way to do it. There are 2 super packs of Shantoon, but yes, there's one on the left, there's one on the right. It had to be because I remember seeing all the other items. Alright, so like I said, mirror, that's Hera and the right side of the mountain. Yeah, when Fox is IBJing to the pantry item, which we know is only a missile. Not far enough to the left though. But should still be able to scout it and know it's not worth getting. Well, that's when Fox really wants that missile pack. And Farford was going for the IBJ instead of waiting for the trippers. Ooh. Oh, hopefully Woodfox saw that. Yes, Woodfox is bailing. Alright, new stuff. IQ at Hera. We have a fire source, so it's logically fully clearable. What was that? The key? Yeah, it had to be. And a mushroom. That's the second item, so you can just... Well, there's nothing else left to do except Moldorm. Looks like everyone opted to sequence break the Moon Pearl. They kill. Cube also IBJing up to the missiles in the sky. So you have to swap to a power bomb. Because that's a shot block. Anyway. Nothing interesting in Hera except, well, the mushroom. Maybe mushroom will be something. Now we're going to see Spiral Cave, followed by Paradox Cave. Cube gets is he attacking the sky as Ikir is entering Paradox Cave, and we see something new as well on Farfalu's side. We see the Dark World. Looks like Windfog's deciding to go kill Aga. Interesting. You don't want to do wreck ship. I completely understand not wanting to do wreck ship, but unfortunately this seed is required because of the gloves. And there was nothing in Hype Cave worth mentioning. But Hype in now Paradox Cave is... Speed has to be soon. Okay, well maybe Back of Escape has it? Well, else we miss. Where else could it be? Oh, it could be at X-Ray. Nobody checked that. Can I turn in the mushroom? Well, Stumpy and K45 are not in logic because you don't have the moon pearl for them. K45 was nothing. Q's gonna get his E-Tank, I think it was, a magic bat. Q's gonna scout the back of Wreck Ship and Wreck Ship Reserve and realize he's not missing anything. Although Speed Booster could be on Pyramid Ledge and you were supposed to kill Aga to get it. There we go. Orpheus gonna do the back of his cave. There's a key for sure, but there's 2 items. Speed Booster or Gravity Suit. Okay, well, Gravity Suit just opened up Meridia for Speed Booster to be. And not Lower Dorfer quite yet. Unless we find Myths. It could be King's Tube if we find the boots. No, it cannot be. Oh, yes, it could. If you find the Myths, I'm sorry. The Myths and the boots, yes. Speed Booster could be in King's Tube. It has to be somewhere in the Light World or Super Metroid or something you can access easily via the Dark World, like maybe like Checkerboard. Could be Checkerboard too, because you can walk there as a bunny. You float there and walk as a bunny, and then use a mirror to get back to the Light World. We got a book. Main Street is really annoying when you have high jump boots. That's nothing, part locked. I didn't see what was at Crab Supers. It's like Farflu's gonna do Thieves, and why not? Oh. Alright, here's Sig. I hope there's nothing at the E-Tank up there at Mama Turtle, otherwise he doesn't really have a mean to get it. Others will have grappling beam to get that. Okay, nothing. And the Pyramid Ledge did not have Speed Booster. And Scoopy's doing the check I wanted him to make. I did not see what it was. I assumed it was nothing. Alright, so we know now that Speed Booster is behind Gravity, which is behind Speed Booster. Like he's doing a tech called Gravity Jump. It's extremely simple. You pause the game, and as just before the screen turns black, you jump. Then you unequip Gravity, and then you just go flying. Only works underwater. Underwater also works in lava, and I assume also acid. Though I don't know why you want to do that there. Because there are three different, well, more than three, but the three different types of liquids in Super Metroid have different physics. Lava is not the same as water, is not the same as acid. Oh, there we go. Speed Booster. Everything's back in logic now. Now Crocomeyer's in logic, which means the Moon Pearl is in logic. It's usually really hard to follow logic beyond the Dark World because there's so many possibilities. He's gonna save probably to check these sand pits. Unfortunately, he does not have the grapple beam, which means that he doesn't have an easy way to check Shack Tool. It's not impossible, but it's not easy. And he gets the bow, nice. Which means he can do Eastern and Pod in one go. But Pod is pendant, so never mind that. Border Sword in TT. Right, sent it first, as Farfalu is fighting blind. That was Ice Beam, I think. He's resetting, might get it later. On his way out, perhaps. Windfox is doing a tech we call mimic clipping. See, the game Link to the Past is fairly simply coded. And when there are no more enemies in the visible screen, then the game assumes everyone's dead and opens the door for Link to proceed. Everyone being the monsters. But you can make mimics walk into walls and get stuck there. And eventually, when they're fully stuck in the wall, they will just drift up or down, and they will disappear. And then the door will open, like magic. D-Shape Island has myths, so which means that's our access to Lower Norfair, probably. This might be a no space jump seed. Like, here's gotta go for Bot Wound. Okay, I'm impressed. Windfox is doing this bufferless. Messed it up, but just being able to do it partially successfully is really hard with no buffer. So basically what happens is when you push the mimics into a wall, they have one frame to get pushed out. So if in that frame you press up or down, they will stay stuck in the wall. And you do that repeatedly until they're completely in the wall. And there we go. Mimic click successful. Now, was it worth it? Probably not, but it's fun to see. I didn't see what was at the bumper cable edge, but Farflu bailed immediately, so I assume nothing. Here's getting. He's on his way to Dragon, the Coliseum. All the sand pits and all. Q's getting really trolled by that Moldorm. And Windfox is setting up Hammer Yomp to bomb jump across the gap and go immediately to the big chest. Oh, it was just slightly off mark. Farflu's gonna get his gravity suit. As Coop has defeated his nemesis Moldorm. And Windfox tried again to do Hammer Yomp, but you can't do it again because you're gonna kill yourself. Unless he has Blue Mail. Oh, he has Blue Mail. Okay. Well, even though, but I'll still kill him. Ammo fight by Ikiri. He has no choice. He doesn't have the grapple beam. And Fox got the Hammer Yomp. Farflu got his in logic. Cube is right side. Death Mountain gonna get nothing. There was nothing there. We get the third bottle out of the Dark Maze and Pod. Dragon was guarding. Hold on. Steffi Beam. Spazer. I don't think anyone would grab that. So the in-logic way of getting out of Drake's Pit here would be to use IBJs, an IBJ. You can do a short charge, which I think is what Ikir is attempting. Or you can also do a gravity jump, among other things. Oh, he got a blue suit, but he didn't. He's getting a 2-tap, not a 3. That's unfortunate. Might be too far to the right here. No, he's fine. Farflu is Eastern Death Mountain, but he also has the myths. So that will let him check Super Bunny Cave as well as what Turok requires for entry. The last problem to get out of Dragon's area here is the easy way is an IBJ or basically anything. You can do a delayed wall jump too, kind of like you're trying to get into Gauntlet. That works too. I haven't seen a lot of new stuff recently though. It's been a while. Where are you, progression? We know Paradox Cave is a bust. We know Hype Cave is a bust. Access Alley. So, here's gonna check Plasma Room. It's actually in logic. You need two things to be in logic. You need a way to kill the pirates because it's a great door room, and you need a way to get out. The two in logic things, sorry, that kill the red pirates are screw attack and plasma beam. He has both, but you need at least you need a can fly, I think, to get out logically. So like IBJ or space jump. Maybe just speed and boost is sufficient. I don't know, but he doesn't have any boots. Okay, so Farfaloo's opening the Turtle Rock portal. We'll finally see what's required. And it's Ether, because that's what he's using. And now Farfaloo's going to do Super Bunny Cave. What do we get here? Blue Boomerang and Bomb. Okay. So what is left? Jack Tool. He's in logic. What else? Catfish. Yes, Cupula is a soda can. A very mighty one. He reset it, right? Or did he keep it? I didn't know. I thought he reset it because he was back in Coliseum. Anyway, that's one usual gamble. When you really like that, looking for progression for a while, I don't think I would reset a shovel, but it is what it is. So we won't have anything new for a while. Oh, I'm sorry. Ikira is gonna get. Oh, that's right. Ice Beam is gonna give him an easy way into Shack Tool. It's a sequence break, but it's an easy sequence break compared to having to Crystal Flash Clip instead. Oh, but he doesn't. He doesn't have. He hasn't done a Warfare, so he doesn't know. He doesn't have it. That he needs to check Shack Tool basically. But will he check him anyway? No, he won't. That's unfortunate. But we do have mid checks that are starting to get done. So maybe Smith Chain is our solution here. It looks like he changed his mind. Swing back there. Oh. I mean, sure. Armor Break could have progression. Everything they have is in logic. Maybe he's at the Smith turn in. So logically, this is how you get out with the gear they have of Plasma Room. IBJ. Turning in the purple chest now. Flippers. Okay, that's front of what is it called? Front of Swamp. That's a logical Ice Palace, aside from the lack of Kane. But Kane could be in Ice Palace or could not be not required. And we can scout what we need for Meyer as well. Just a heads up that Farfalu does have the gravity suit. Farfalu's scouting if he needs a boost or not. I mean, if he doesn't need the boost, he can clear the dungeon. Oh, was that space jump? Or did I miss a missile? I got excited for nothing. Alright, so boost absolutely not required. And Farfalu's gambling the last item is on Landmo. When Fox finally fighting Fentoon. Scoop picks up his speed booster. And Aki's going to do all of upper and probably on lower Norfair as well with a gravity jump to get there. He doesn't have a lot of energy, but he has two things that make lower Norfair easy. Charge Plasma and Screw Attack. Powerful 2 cycles Landmo with Butter Sword. And when Fox 2, I think cycles 2 is boss fight. What is that? Was that Ether at Meyer? Is that with the medallion? And we're checking checkerboard. Okay, so we're not looking for a medallion. It's good to know. Farfu enters the Lower Warfare. You can't kill Silver. You can't kill Landmo with a Troll Arm. The only thing that hurts Mold Arm is a sword or the hammer. What else? You can't kill Moth with Silvers either. Blind, no. Rhinox neither. That's right. So far for the obliterated Gold Toriso. Does not have speed booster though, so he doesn't have an easy way out. He has the IVG up there. Yeah, Colster 2, that's right. We hope people finding everyone's favorite hitbox. Farflu's going through fast pillars as fast as he can with his loadout. He's gonna have to IBG up here too. It's in logic, by the way. I don't really like IBJ myself, but... Oh, he's gonna try to do the bootless, This is a double frame pixel perfect jump. And he got it! Wow! Like, what, 6-7 tries? That's really, really hard. Nothing at Mickey Mouse. So, Farflu's in Amphitheater now. Scoop is headed to Dragon. I'm interested to know what Ikir chooses to do. Will he choose Link to the Past, or will he go through Lord Warfare? He's going to IBJ up to the Moon Pearl first. Not really in the wasteland. Fox IBJ up. Missiles in the sky as we switch to Farflu's audio. I think it's reasonable to say that he's ahead. Ikir's gonna go get his lamp. Cathedral. And there's our Ridley fight. Not enough supers, but does have charge wave plasma. Good kill. Nothing behind Ridley. Thought he was required. Ikir managed to freeze a waiver and jump his way up there to Warfare Reserve. Fox is on the way to the resurrect ship. Cube is escaping Dragon's lair. And our Trailblazer Farflu is done with the Ridley. The money at Fireflies. Here's to see if Skoo will check Shack Tool or not. He's there, and he has a means to check him, but chooses not to. Because he's going left instead of right. The very special is... Oh, the red cane. Okay. Finally, some progression. Okay, so Meyer can be fully done now. Although he might not do it yet, because he can get back to Meyer easily whenever he wants with flute and mitts. So Farley is completely 100% done with Norfair. And here's Ike here and Farfalu high-fiving. Coop gets his shovel. When Fox decides to scout climb sweepers, like I think Fuku did a long time ago. Who's doing the fractal glitch? Basically, you need to have a wave plasma or wave spacer. You aim up like he did and you shoot until you start moving. Then you stop shooting and you'll be able to walk through the speed blocks. Only work right to left, unfortunately. Left to right would be pretty good, but it's not the case. Buffalo has choice. He's not choosing Ice Palace. Otherwise, he wouldn't take this warp here. He hasn't done Meridia. He might do the backdoor Meridia here. No, it's not doing that. And looks like, yes, Ike here is headed. Oh, doing his flipper jacks. That's right. It's on here. Because there's a small spot here you can mirror and be next to Hobo. And very interesting setup Ike here's doing. I'm not sure why he's doing it that way. Making your life way harder than it needs to be, my friend. Let's see. Please don't die, please. Farfalu's gonna scout Pyramid Ledge. He'll be disappointed. Ike here manages to succeed in whatever he was doing. I've never seen this weird hybrid of lava dive plus gravity jump together, but hey, it worked. Although just a simple gravity jump would have done the same thing. Like the exact same thing. Who's on the way to Catfish. So what are we still looking for? 2 rods and a hook shot. Oh, yes, we are. We know we don't need boots for desert. And we're in go mode for Super Metroid. Who's gonna check waterway? Well, there's something here is gonna pay off because I don't think anyone will check waterway for a while. Waterway is vanilla, unfortunately for Scoot. And he resets out of there. That's true on a lot of E-Tanks, but at the same time they have both suits and screw attack and charge for plasma, so E-Tanks is... yeah. What will Far do next? Because he's, again, the trailblazer. Everyone's doing stuff we've already seen. Except it's true that Far has not done any of Meridia. And we know what Meridia contains the bow and also the speed booster, which we will not need. Because we've seen the hard lock speed booster locations and none of them are progression. So while speed would be very nice for Farfalu, meaning he could go really fast through the rooms, it's not strictly necessary for him to get it to complete the game, the seed. But I think what he's going to do now is backdoor Meridia. Yeah, that makes sense. He's going to get his bow. His speed booster. And maybe he's going to check... maybe he's going to check Shack Tool, who knows. Just a spring ball. Going through here over the ooms with spring ball is the easy way, but you don't need that. Even normal logic expects you to be able to get past them with nothing except morph ball. In fact, you don't even need morph ball to get past them, but... IQ's gonna do desert. Chewie will find that he doesn't actually need the boots. Still gotta say, Dre with morning attack is an interesting fight. That's not enough health to do the shock kill, unless he has more than one reserve and it's full. We'll see. Cube enters Thief's Town. And having softened up Dragon enough, turns out you only needed 40-ish energy to complete the kill. Well done. Archer's gonna do the standing gravity jump to get out of here. Extremely simple. Works every time. He has the delayed wall jumps I can try. Ikir enters his landmo fight when Fox is scouting Eastern Death Mountain. Coop is in Thieves Town. Ikir made short work of landmos, I would assume with silver arrows. Like you're floating away. Okay. That's interesting. Buffalo doing the snail clip way of getting the aquatic items. Got it. You just need to land morphed on the snail, unmorph into a crouch, and if you're in the proper position, all you have to do is jump with pressing nothing else. Just jump, jump, jump. He's gonna find speed booster soon, or maybe he'll just cut his trip short. We'll see. Like you're going to Eastern. He has a mean to finish it. Scoop is gonna fight blind very soon. Nope. Farfru says no thanks to the items in the right Death Sand pit. Windfox gets his gravity suit. Forget he already has the item in the middle. Now we realize he does. Oh, interesting. Farfalu nopes out of ice beam. So, no, we're exactly 2 hours in yet, but usually we are closer to no mode than we are right now. Still need both rods and hook shot. And there is Farfru's mitts. No, not mitts. That was Speed Booster. What am I talking about? Speed Booster. So now he knows that everything he has is in logic. That's at least that. And now where behind mitts are rods. And a hook shot. He was going to be there first to check the dig spot, I think. What's there? Space jump. But we don't need space jump. So, It's nice to have. You won't reset that away, but has anyone done Spike Cave? I don't think anyone did. Like here clears eastern. And for those done with Meridia, minus stack tool and leaving the ice beam behind. Where's he headed? Oh, he wanted a refill. Ooh, spring wall jumping? Sure, spring wall jump, let's go. Nope. Oh, he's way up there. No. Only you could just wipe all of the Rippers with a power bomb and IBJ up there, but that would take a long time. And he gets it, spring wall jump. So what just happened? If you pause the game while you are morphed and going up, and you happen to have spring ball turned off, well, turning it back on will get you a free spring jump no matter where you are midair. But you press jump again and you will jump again. It's possible to do that twice in a row, but you need to be underwater. So it slows you down enough to make this possible. Like here's through. Should have a much easier time. Oh, Farfell's gonna check waterway. Waterway? Who's checking waterway? When Fox is in Thief's Town, Shku is gonna clear desert, or already has, actually. Just getting a second item. There we go, second item. I expect Farfro's gonna check climb supers next. Because he hasn't, oh yeah, he hasn't reset it because he hasn't saved. If he had been fresh from Link to the Past, he could have reset it, be back at the ship and checked. Climb supers pretty fast. I'm assuming there's probably where could progression be? Mire. There's 2 items there. And we have access to it. No, we don't. We do not. We can't get in because we don't have hookshot or boots. So what does that leave? It leaves at least half of swamp. What else? We know there's nothing in pod because Swinfuck has been there and doesn't have anything extra over other runners. Was it IQ or Windforce was also in Skullwoods? Also didn't find anything. We're running out of locations. I was doing all these one-off checks remaining for diving a pendant dungeon, I assume. We're still looking for Kane, for rods and a hook shot. Gonna combo pod and Eastern, which is a logical move. Dupe is on the way. Is way. Oh, checking fireflies before it really. Akir has killed Ridley. He was scouting for escape. I guess he wants to return to the Mire portal when he's done, if he doesn't find anything. Not sure if that has been checked, but I mean, it could be the swamp too. There's just 4 chests, 5. That leaves IP we haven't seen. And what else? Front of swamp. Item. Three items remaining could be not fire rod, but ice rod and hook shot could be on bed. Ridley hitting the back of Pod. Scoo farming a little bit just before Ridley. When Fox taking the chess on a tour. Yeah, it was a hard piece. On the model. Ikir is the last to get his mitts. Good kill by Scoop. Buffalo going pet him. We're gonna see what's his face? Alsar King. We did not see when Widfox dove the dungeon because he did not have the bow. So that one thing is new territory for us. Didn't take long. And that's a fire rod. Still can't go in my air. And Skullwoods and Ice Palace are both medallions, but we're still looking for 2 items, and those 2 items could be on pedestal. And as I suspected, Skew is planning to do a reverse acid bath. And he just did. Now what's the point of this? Well, it saves you another trip back to Link to the Past. This is only useful in SMZ3. It's not useful at all in just Super Metroid Rando. Because you can't reset back to Link to the Past or your ship. You know? Nice, first try. Yeah, 1 in 22. Which is a pretty safe bet. That's true. What views could be or Meyer access? Running independence. Why not? That looks like a missile pack. Is that a spike cave check? Looks like it. They do have the cave and half magic, so that's plenty enough health. Gate of Sumeria was at Lord of Fair Escape. I don't remember where exactly in Lord of Fair Escape, but it was there. Oh, Farfru hasn't done Hera. Well, can't do it now. After that, it could be a spike cave chest. Check. I know it wasn't in prison. It was in at the Hotterbury special, I think. We might get a spike cave check after this. Nope, it's going right side. Oh, partial dive of ice of Turtle Rock. Yeah, that could work out. I mean, it's either that, either you dive half of Turtle Rock, we have half of Swamp. It seems Farf is putting his money on Turtle Rock. We still need to find Ice Rod and Hook Shot. And Fox fighting Dragon. Back to Wiggle Out, I guess. Big key. Right side Turtle Rock. Well, normally this would be good news. Would be you could skip the big chest, but when you're not in go, you shouldn't skip anything. Ike here gets his flippers from the thief. Ike here on his way to get this avoided. Cube inside pod. If he stays all the way, he will get his fire rod off Hellosaur King. Normally this is a key still when you're skipping part of Third Rock, but we're still looking for items. Map in the lava room. There's also Mimic Cave to check on the way to the big chest. But we're seeing Ike here choosing to check Swamp first. Well, he hasn't done pod, but he's checking those. So there's at least 3 more chests you can check. Nothing yet. Nothing at the Mimic Cave. That's really the big choice of the seed. I don't know what was in the big chest, I haven't seen, but it's Swamp or Triple Rock. Which one you pick? And Fox gets a shovel. Book. Interesting. Book out of a compass chest in swamp. That's 2 more checks plus a pet check if desired. Either bridge would be the big payoff. Is there something here? Wrong cane. Or do you have the right one? It turns out it wasn't Turtle Rock. So it's behind the book that Ikeur found? Or maybe it's at the Spike Cave, but nobody's checked that yet, I think. Okay. There's one more check. Bike here in the Hookshot-less swamp. Arfalu chooses ice this time. So is it ice or is it the book? Let's see, Bumbo's tablets. That's a super pack. So one more check, and then it has to be either. Well, it could be Spike Cave too. Well, this looks like it to be about the Ether tablet check. Hopefully followed by a Spike Cave check. That's basically all I read. So that's it really. Ice, Spike Cave, Ether tablet, and Shack Tool. And Ted, I guess. Let's see what Farfalu found, but is it you, Ether? Nope. The play is Spike Cave, Ice Palace, or Shack Tool. Or back, oh that's right, back of Skull Woods as well. There's an item in the back, I believe. Ice Rod and Ice Palace, but did Trinex have an item on him? That's the question. You know, a shot or boost could be on ped. Are for preparing combos. Two Thockles here. And with Butter Sword, it should be a very short fight. 1, 2, 3, and dead. At the same time, 2 drops to face Mafia. I did not see the item was. Should have looked. And Moth is dead. What is Moth guarding? Nothing. So there's something in the there's just something in the bridge chest. Well, Far's probably gonna finish. Oh no, not gonna finish his Well, if he's not finishing Turtle Rock, it might be because there's no items left there. I think. Oh, there's our check for Spike Cave. Nothing. We're down to... Spike Cave has nothing. We're down to Pet or Shack Jewel, I think. Or that big chest. Nope. Pet or Shack. Unless Farfalu miscounted and there's an item on Shrine X, then this looks to be... Yeah. Pet or Shack Jewel. As our runners are retracing each other's steps, I'll be right back. So after Spike Cave, Warford would have exhausted all his options except Skullwood's pad and Jack Tools, so he's probably gonna just do Skullwoods and pull pad. Yeah, it's a mirror and everything. Spot for list one try Icebreaker from Scrupula. Is it pedestal? Place your bets. Impacto! Woohoo! Shack attack! Those toils. In the 90s, Shack attack! So Shag has to have either the hook shot or the boots. Because we're fresh out of locations here. Arthur is gonna backdoor Maria to check. Plasma room and Shack tool. Now, here's a question. When Farvalu finds the shovel at Plasma Room, I think he'll bail out immediately to go check Dig Spot, or will he check Shack Tool first? Looks like he might be headed back with shovel in hand. Otherwise, he would have taken the drain down now. Ay, 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 ay. I think logically you're required, well, when they're loadout. The jump's kind of required to get Shack Tool, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, he has space jump now. Make things a bit easier. Oh, that's unfortunate for Scopula for falling like that. I think he's gonna... Wait, why? Forgot about this. Anyway. Oh, there's Pyramid Fairy, unless... Yeah. No, but I don't know which one of the red crystals. Let's see. No, it's not Pyramid Fairy. Getting our first Trinix fight on the Scubula side. It was very quick thanks to the Butter Sword. Both phases. And Farfield had counted correctly. There was no item left on Trinax, so he had to bail. See what he could find elsewhere. When Fox gonna check Spike Cave. As Coop is doing Hookshot Cave, but he doesn't have the boots for Hookshot, so. Will Farfield grab ice this time? He might. When you're here, and you know you have to keep whatever Shack Tool has. There we go. Thread and needle first try. We get a small break here. Kill Shack. It's not done digging dirt for you. Is it boost or is it hook shot? It's hook shot. Nobody's for nobody. Oh well, unless if they're required, they won't be very far. Because what do we have left? The back of Swamp and, well, hook shot cave. Well, pretty sure we're in go mode on Farfaloo's side. Yeah, hookshot was that Shack Tool. I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I usually check Shack Tool when I have the opportunity. So I could have won this one, maybe. And lose every other one when Shack Tool has nothing. And it's just a giant 2-minute waste of time. Worst part is you can't just go kill Mother Brain because he has to do to Meyer first. Gonna be a very slow finish, unfortunately. Will the seed give us the courtesy of a God Meyer at least? Because we had a God Turok as godlike as Turok can be. Because we had two keys on the way down to the last floor, so all of the laser bridge could have been skipped. If you're not still looking for stuff, obviously. Not quite far enough. Okay, well, all the new stuff will be on Farfalu's side. Oh, yeah. Let's call this one semi-godlike. Oh, still taking the chest. Yes, after being trolled the whole sea, you don't want to be trolled by boots being acquired after all. But that's doubtful at this point. Switch to Silvers might be trying to do spooky here. Successful. He should still have spooky if he set it up correctly with the flute, but I think he did. Let's see if he did. Yes, sir. The bootless spooky. Well done. You had no chance. Here with a very fast phase 1 of Trinix. Farfalu going back to Swamp to finish it once and for all. So even with hindsight, 2 of the 3 pendant dungeons were required. In fact, Almosaur King, Pendant Almosaur King had an item. And when you're diving pendant dungeons, you're not going straight for the boss unless you read pedestal and the last item is there. You full clear it. So that's a very long item to get out of pendant pod. And then you had the ice rod that was in the big chest of Ice Palace, which is kind of deep still. And you had no reason to stop there unless you knew about Shack Tool or had Shack Tool. Not only that, but Farfel also has to redo. Has to retrace his step back into Turtle Rock to finish off Trinex because he didn't have the Ice Rod. Too long, but it's still a detour. Forgot to hookshot the... Yeah, you need the key here. There we go. Let's go for icebreaker for diver down. Opening free chests because his odds of finding boosts are very good, and even high jump boost will be useful. Let's see what that was. Argus to bootless means no quick kill, but with butter it should be pretty fast. One cycle. Let him supers. Looks like Scupula is going back to Shack Tool here. Unless he takes the tube up. Nope, he's going to Shack. He's going to get his hook shot. And he will also be in go mode. Should be doing GT a bit under 3 hours. Scupula is behind, but he also completed Turtle Rock. So this one's going to be pretty quick. Uh-oh. Someone's been too eager to kill. Oh, Scoo, you're funny. You can't kill them with a bomb if you want. Scoo gets his hook shot. He is also in go mode. Wrong tube. Realizes it was the wrong tube. You already cleared the room. All you gotta do is kill Trinex. You're not far behind them either. Gonna get his hook shot soon. Funny, he scouted the item. They're going straight for it. Did he leave anything behind? Did I hear? I don't think he did. Ward away, but I'm not sure. Alright. Short Trinex fight. Well, first part of it anyway. Alright. If you like the game, try to guess where the big key is in GT. If you want to be evil, you can say 3 and not in GT. With the boots not in GT, yeah. Although you wouldn't have to go very far to find the boots at this point, but... Yeah, I'm gonna guess, Rando room, top left chest. Going straight left to know for sure if you need the boots or not. Are the boots required? Are the booties? They are not. We are for sure in go mode. I'm guessing that he's gonna do the what is it called? Dark Magician route. Makes sense. I do that too. But 2 new, 3 new, 4, 5. Oh, we're doing a full left here. With no checks in the hope room. That's bold. If it's in the hope room, you see, gives it time for a scoop and IQ to catch up. And we got the boots in that room. And like I said, boost couldn't be far. We full cleared the seat pretty much. The random room. Map. I was wrong. Zippers. Next is Bob's chest. And a powdery Bob. Later, Bob. Is it vanilla? No. No. No, it's right side. So someone went right side, would have the key earlier, but would not have the boots. I don't think the boots save an Armor's Night fight, though. In time. High jump boots! Ganon hoarding all the footwear. Ooh, hey, there we go. That was number 19. I think Windfox has the ice rod since he cleared ice palace. I could be wrong. Boots makes all of this much easier, but I still think he'd be behind someone who entered at the same time and went full right. But boots are a comfort, no doubt. Nice shot. That works. Gonna set up in Silver Kill for land mode 2. And 1 cycle, well done. Phase 2 of the Gauntlet Climb. Akir is fighting. Vidi, he's done. His way to GT. Well, it was already open, but he's killed his last boss. Now all he needs is Ganon and Mother Brain. As far for lose on the second to last floor of GT. And Scoop is checking Hookshot Cave, maybe hoping to find boots. Yeah, I guess it's boots. Well, there was no avoiding killing King, and you would also kill Coldsteer unless Ice Rods were your go mode. Powerful Ventures, I get you fight. One zero. Okay, this should be 2. This one because of the blue balls. 1 0 1 2. 1 0 1 2 2. Be a quick chat again and fight at least. He was gonna give you a little faster to his big key because it's mirroring to the right, but he won't have boots for the climb. Fox fighting Trinex. Phase 2. Phase 3 already on Ganon. Trinex exploding. And Ike here opening the Ganon Tower. Scupula choosing to do Talru. Maybe that's where Quake is. We'll see. And Ganon's down on Farfaloo's screen, single G. Saving, quitting, then resetting to the ship. Do we need a refill? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think he needs a refill. Pretty sure he's good to go. Let's see. Last Metroid room. I'm pretty sure Powerful can baby skip. We'll see. Is damage now? Or not? Yes. You got it. You didn't get catch. It wasn't caught. I mean, yep. So if you get caught at the end, you're in a slow-mo speed. And to get rid of it, you just save down here and reset. But or if you're really swagging it up, you can finish with the baby speed penalty, but it's pretty hard. But it's possible. Yeah, not the fastest skip, but pretty fast. Maybe skip. Powerful damage is down 4 in the preparation of stand up. Damage down enough. Baby Metroid will save Samus while he can still move. That's part 1 of enabling stand up. What was supposed to happen here is there's a frame where Samus is forced to kneel down and become thus paralyzed while the cutscene plays out. But if you're in the air while that happens, then you're not affected by the forced kneel. There's a second forced kneel animation when the baby, a bit after the baby detaches from Mother Brain's head. Once again, if you're in the air when it happens, you're unaffected. So this gives you the whole reanimation sequence time of the cutscene to damage Mother Brain Part 3 before the fight actually starts. Now the trick to the cutscenes, the stand-up, is not to make the cutscene take longer than normal. Because you save time by doing stand-up, because normally this is a cutscene where you're paralyzed and you can't do any damage. But if you make the baby, take longer to get to you and heal you, then you're wasting time, because the hyper beam kills Mother Brain way faster than the charge beam. Still, a perfectly executed stand-up leaves her with just one shot worth of health, and then you just pop her like a balloon with the hyper beam. Scoop's fighting Ganon while Orpheus escapes. He's about the Turian behind. Thank you. Needed another key, but fortunately, he didn't need any helmets or kings here. Oh, one of them always carries a key, so he's fine. Scoop, Slew, Ganon, single G. He'll surely be on his way to Mother Brain. Ooh, not the charge. Well, recharge is sparking the acid. And got it this time. This will rob him of a sub 2-minute escape, I think. I want it. Oh, there we go. Farfalu with race time of 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 57 seconds. Finishes in first place on Restream, in first place overall. GG. I'm not sure if Farfalu's getting invited or not. Let's look at the bot. Farfalu just explained in the race chat that he cannot join the interview. GG regardless. Well, let's forfeits during the race. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cure Slew Ganon, one more 1G. But Fox gonna check. He's either said that checks, which makes sense. Well, we know hookshot. The hookshot he's looking for is at Shack Tool, which is pretty far away from waterway. Cube has refilled his energy and is good to go to fight Mother Brain. Whoa. Don't think he's gonna do any skips. Oh well. No wait, that's right. Did he unequip Screw Tech? Yeah, just blow through the Z. You have the ammo for it. I don't know if you should disable the Screw Tech or not. That may be why one couldn't do it. Alright, you're catching up a bit. Scoopula entering phase 2 of Mother Brain. I guess Scoop doesn't want to do stand up because he just damaged down. So that the first charge rainbow will disable him and force the cutscene to play. Well, the cutscene's always forced to play, but he won't be able to damage down Mother Brain while he's waiting for the cutscene to end. No one on replay on restream broke chat. I would have broken chat, you know me, but nobody else did apparently. Yeah, might not have stayed up that much time though. I would have full cleared Meyer for sure, which would have been a waste of time. Back, I don't know. It all depends if I would have went to Turtle Rock Ice Rod less or not. I think. Wow. 3 of the people on Restream had the grapple beam when they were checking right sandpit. Although with no high jump boost, it's kind of hard to get. Ideology was expecting to have space jump as well, which was buried behind shovel. That's right. But then again, Ice Beam was right there, which makes it way easier to get than just grapple beam with nothing else. Scoo has killed Mother Brain and is on his way out. As Ike here fights Mother Brain 1, and Windfox will get the item he's looking for, Hookshot. Oh, not too pleased about that location. Easy spark from Scoop. Ike here's setting up, stand up. Unlike Scoop, who opted not to. Gonna get a sub 1 minute finish, escape finish. It's like, yes sirree. Alright, Scoopula finishes in 2nd place with a time of 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 22 seconds on Restream and overall. GG. We get a scooped review. Hi, there he is. Hello and GG, Scopula.
Yeah. How do you do it?
Now we hear you clearly.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi.
You're on the right side of this as almost usual. You had that one little lapse, last week I think. But yeah, it was fun.
Well, you were energized on Restream and made you finish second.
I did what?
Yeah. You were energized by being on Restream.
Oh, well, I mean, I did everything. I don't know how I did it half decently. I don't know how I lost to Farfelu by less than 10 minutes. That doesn't happen. GG Farfelu.
Can't happen when you dead last locate go mode.
Yeah, well, I figured, I'm like, knowing Farfelu, he had done the same thing. But you're going to tell me no?
Done the same what? Sorry.
Like, everything.
Oh, yeah, you full cleared. He hundo,
Okay.
Hookshot was his last thing.
I say, if you get that with bombs or something, like, you can do, but who wants to do that?
Well, there's one thing you're forgetting, is that Ice Beam was right next to it in the sand pit.
Oh.
And Ice Beam makes it pretty easy to get.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, in that case, wonder why? Because, I mean, enough people in here to figure somebody would have done it.
I think that's because they were finally... And they finally opened up Dark World logically, and you had like a bunch of stuff available. So why sequence break Shack Tool of all places?
Yeah, we've had it come up, and it was done then. I'm just surprised to see a big fat 0 on the Galaxy Brain scoreboard. You know what I mean?
Oh, I would have Galaxy Brained that, but I might have messed up something else.
Yeah, nice book too. Round it all out. Like, well, lock that hook and swamp just a little more, but no, just what, missiles.
And as we're speaking, Ike here finishes. Oh, hold on. Finishes with a time of 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 31 seconds. Third on Restream and fourth overall. GG.
Oh, and I'm looking at stuff here. I had audio. I must not have said it. I was running around before we started, and if you asked, sorry I didn't answer. But hopefully I didn't screw up too much.
Nah. Are we joining? Hold on. My Discord crashing. What's going on?
Sounds right.
GG, Scopula.
GG, hi. Holy crap.
Proceed.
Hi. Well, GG, well done.
And hi, Winbox.
Yo.
Jeez.
Sure.
Sure. Where things were, yeah.
Well, you got the hook, at least.
I was in go mode. I was just waiting for everyone else on Restream to finish. But like, nope, I will finish off stream. Because I didn't want to hold the Restream up, because there's probably other stuff scheduled.
Yeah, my thought was like, well, Farflu's not done before my go mode. That's something. So yeah, but and then as soon as he gets done, I'm like, well, the other two you probably are about 2 minutes behind, and I'm going into Turian. So we'll see.
I think I was on Ganon when he finished, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'll be about 12 minutes behind. I expect to be longer because anybody does that check tool check early, then yay, you're good.
Came down to who full cleared more efficiently.
Yep.
Because everybody dead last located the hook shot.
Well, I will say this: I like anytime you can look at logic for something. And that being said, with a usually dead Meridia front, we knew something had to be in there because of Wave Beam at Croc, right?
Right. Speed Booster was locking Moon Pearl.
So I got the Pearl and really tried not to chase it too badly. So.
I lost track of what the logic was to get in the wreck ship because I CWJ'd over to it early and got the with the glove and the sword.
Well, Upper North Fair had grapple beam and the lamp. So you were
Yeah, I was
supposed to
trying
come
to
back with
think.
grapple wheel.
Like I got the glove and I got the gravity, so like, hey, gravity's not logical, and then I got the speed booster from that. I'm like, okay, speed booster wasn't logical, so space jump's got to be somewhere completely missing. But I got the grapple and upper north air afterward. So that's why I went to Eastern after I mirrored out
Yes.
Meyer area, because I thought space jump has to be here. It's the only thing that's left in logic.
Uses
Wasn't
grapple
thinking it
had
out the
two uses.
shovel, which was hilarious.
Yeah, that was my one thought about Eastern, because I did leave that till Bo. Well, could be just in there and just mean, but I mean, you know, we full cleared the whole game anyway. I mean, good
I had
stuff. Sorry, what?
I had 2 checks left. I had check tool, X-ray, and waterway.
Yeah.
And I was just going to combine them all 3 and see which came up.
Usually you want to do waterway first from like North Air, because then you can reset back to the ship and do climb supers immediately.
I already gotten them. I checked those early.
That's right. Yeah.
Green Bren, so I knew it wasn't there. So I only had the 3. It's like, okay, well, I save right in the lower spot of Meridia. Go check tool, reset back there, go to X-ray, and then go to waterway from there. So nothing was in Dermagog. I was surprised at that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you can't not do that, right? But
yeah,
one
clear your dungeons.
One of the rare seas where grapple beam had 2 logical uses.
Yeah.
Craziness. Yeah. Wasn't even just hookshot. Flippers. Bad spot. Fire rod. Bad spot.
Fire rod. Yeah, I like the fire rod, but I went back in and pulled cleared pod and still got nothing out of it.
I was gonna say, I think we all pulled ped here from the looks of it.
I got the book, so I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I dipped swamp hookless and got the books. I'm like, cool, let's do book checks. It could be something. No, but it did make me not go pull back. So that was
did you go read it or something?
I did read it. Yes.
Okay, well,
that's why I did.
Farfalu was polite enough to pull without looking first.
Just
for chat. Just for chat.
I thought about doing it before going to TRs because I already did the penance at that point, but I'm like, you know what, we'll be a little bit reasonable, but I ended up doing it anyway.
It was working out for him because he hadn't done Skull Woods at all.
Oh,
he
well.
was there, so he just mirrored and pull pad. Oh, that's
same
not
here. I had skipped everything. In Skull Woods and just went back when I got fire rod. Or went there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if I had to beat the bosses, Ice Palace and Skull Woods, if I could find the items. And it's like, okay, well, they both had an item, so it didn't matter to beat them anyways.
Yeah, that's rude.
Were flippers? I don't remember where they were.
Purple chest.
Purple chest. Okay, yes, I got that. I'm like, oh, I'm right here. I'm going in the swamp. That's why I went to swamp, because they were right there. I did check Hype Game first.
Hype Cave was such a... We saw Paradox and Hype Cave at the same time, and they both had nothing.
Yeah.
And see, that's fun because that's anxiety for the trackers. That's huge anxiety. but then the big relief because nothing's there.
Yeah,
12 items of it or whatever.
I'm gonna guess I'm the only one that did Aga for Dark World, hoping banking that Master Sword and Lamp would pay off.
Well, for a while, it's possible that Speed Booster could have been on Aga Ledge, and you would have been in logic to do Aga.
I was going to say...
Aga Ledge, I mean Pyramid Ledge.
That's a fair bet.
But then we found Gravity Suit, so all bets were off.
I
got a moon pearl, so we knew where that was.
I had one minor thought about it. I didn't do it. I don't know who else would have done it. I'll have to check. But I guess Moon Pearl visible is what turned me off of it. So
I got the glove out of wreck ship, and I think we had Hammer by that point. I don't remember where Hammer was.
Hammer was at Old Bryn.
Yeah, it was Old Bryn in the ceiling.
Okay, oh yeah, the one. I kind of regret not going down immediately, but then I realized Hammer didn't open up anything, so it didn't really matter.
Well, he opened up right side of Dead Mountain, which had nothing.
Yeah, once you got the mirror, which wasn't in logic until you went all the way down to Open Warfare. Yeah.
Magic Bat too, which was okay. He had a flute. So.
But yeah,
saying flute was
Holy
nice,
Seed.
no movement items. I mean, boots and GT, of course, and hookshot late. So yeah, walking everywhere.
And progression peppered everywhere over the sea. Nowhere near a concentration of items. Just it's somewhere.
Yeah.
Find it.
Yeah, that's also true.
Seeds, I guess, tend to work out for me whenever you gotta do everything because I don't have the 8 balls handy that say avoid this or whatever. So we didn't have that choice.
It's a way to finish or have good qualifiers. I find every time I'm in qualifiers for SMZ3 or just Link to the Past Rando, I just full clear efficiently, and I'm always in the top 4th, maybe top 3rd. And that's enough to qualify usually. And after that, then you do the ballsy plays to try to finish first.
It's like my recent trip through the main tournament. In a qualifier playing the way I normally do, mostly because again I don't know how to play any other way. So then I go to 1-on-1s and die. But it's okay.
I know the feelings.
Yeah, I hear
you. GG's all. Thank you, Nito. Thank you, Kif. Thank you, Mad. Again.
Yeah, thank you for racing and being good sports and a poor seed.
Yeah, I was, I didn't, not 100%. I haven't been 100% all week, but I guess when the game is 100%, then it doesn't matter if you're not 100%. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, I'm out of here. See you.
Yeah, GG's.
Thanks for racing.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for tracking and counting. Appreciate the restream. Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, well, that wraps up our weekly seed. It's usually on 3 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. Sometimes it might be at 2 p.m. Sometimes it varies. Try to get maybe some people on the European side to join. This was a normal Logic 774 seed. A trolley one. And, well, everybody enjoyed their time. I would like to thank my tracker and the racers for putting on a good show. Thanks to Kif and Made Work Heard. I hope I did not butcher that. In the meantime, see you next mission.